Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? It is a rainy day today, and I'm not really feeling well, but I decided to film this video today, so why not? Don't mind my intro. I'm coming at you with a video pertaining to as to why I'm joining the Navy. Why not join the Navy? Or any military service at that point, because there's a lot of people have said you're making a mistake, especially with the president Donald Trump. You're gonna join the Navy now that he's become president. I actually wanted to join during the summertime, but I was still thinking about it, and I'm just like, I don't know, guys. I'm so stressed. Like, I really don't know. Like, I did the ASVAB test, which is the military test that if you want to join the military or any military service, like the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the Coast Guard, the Marines, then you have to take that specific test. So you have to get a 50 or higher to pass the test. I got a 50. Not the best score. I was hoping to get like a 65, because the program that I want to go into, which is mass communications, which is like for like filming and like broadcasting and all that stuff, you have to get like a 55 or higher on the ASVAB. But I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about doing reserves. Reserves is where you still go to boot camp. You're still in the Navy. It's just that you're not physically at like the port. So basically you'll still be in like whatever state you are. You just have to see your recruiter or meet up with the Navy officers like I think once a month. Yeah. So I'm thinking between those two. I don't know if I should actually go for mass communications, which is what I love to do, which is filming, or should I be the typical girl to be like, hey, but I'm gonna miss my family and I'm gonna miss this and should I just do reserves and still go to college? But I'm getting paid to go to college, but I'm still being in the Navy, but I'm still going to school. I don't know. I feel like there's more opportunities when I'm doing mass communications. Like, you know how cool it'll be to film underwater? Do you know how cool that is? Like, yes! But, there are pros and cons. The cons is just that you hardly see your family at all. Like, you're gonna not see your friends all the time. You're not gonna see your family all the time. You're gonna miss out and so much. You're gonna miss out on like birthdays and weddings and anniversaries and births and Christmas. Oh, you guys know I love Christmas so much. Oh god. Pros is that there's a lot of pros. They paid for everything. Every single thing. And right now, college is really hard because I don't have the money to, even though the government is still paying like half for my tuition and stuff, but it's still hard to find money to pay for books and like certain other classes and like extra stuff. And even though I'm not going to a university, which is like probably costing like $23,000, I'm going to a college which is like $5,000 or so every semester or every year. Even though something like that, but even though it's like $15,000 cheaper than going to like university or something. It's still a lot, especially if your mom hasn't worked in like two and a half years because of back surgery. I mentioned this in my Goodbye 2016, Hello 2017 video. To travel, literally anywhere. So, basically, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I just wish you could be stationed in like Europe. You know how awesome that would be to be stationed in Europe. But then again, you know, it's Europe and it's America, so that's not gonna work. Originally, it was either the Marines or the Navy, and I chose the Navy because the Navy boot camp is like 8 to 10 weeks. I think it's 8 weeks, which is 2 months. And Marines boot camp, I watched a video on boot camp. Lord Jesus Christ, I would not survive the first week. I really wouldn't. Oh my god, it is so gruesome, guys. Gruesome and challenging and just hard. I feel like I would cry every single day if I had to go through Marines boot camp. I mean, the Navy boot camp is still grueling and stuff like that, but 13 weeks of boot camp in the Marines? Yeah, no thank you. No. So, if I join the Navy, I'll be doing 2 months, 8 weeks of boot camp, and then I'll be stationed in Fort George, Maryland, for 27 weeks to go to the school that, I think mass communication school. And then after that, I think I go to work. Or, no, actually, after boot camp, I think you, graduate boot camp because, you get, a pin or something like that. I think you get a pin for completing and working hard and, I'm definitely not ready for it physically. I'm so out of shape. I am so out of shape. It's not even funny. I'm trying to do the gym every day, but it's just so hard. When you go to school and you're just like, I just want to go home. But I gotta push myself to go to the gym more and do more exercising and whatnot. Mentally, am I mentally ready for the Navy? I don't know. I can't. I honestly, I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to handle that, in all honesty, but I'm gonna have to. Why am I joining the Navy? Because I'm scared of my future, in all honest opinion. I'm scared of my future. I'm scared of my life. When I finish college, I'm sorry if you can hear the rain outside, but when I finish college and I go on to the rest of my 2 years to finish university, and I graduate university in film and television because that's what I want to do, or communications or around that field, how do I know that I'm going to get the best job that I'm going to get in the best... How do I know that I'm going to get the best job that I want to get in that field? First of all, I'm not being racist or anything, but it is really hard, especially for a black African American. Well, obviously I'm black, For an African American to get into those kind of, fields, careers, it really is hard, especially for music. Well, anybody, it's really hard to get into the music industry anyways. So, or just go on YouTube, they'll find you there. Seriously. So, and plus, if I were to do filming, they have my program there in the Navy, and if I were to do that, then I'm already starting my career already in the Navy. So, yeah. It's just that I'm going to miss my family a lot. Family? Oh yeah, I'm going to miss my family. I'm going to miss my family. I'm going to miss my best friend. If I get a boyfriend before I leave for the Navy, I'm going to miss him. But I'm going to I'm not even going to go to that part because that's probably not even going to ever happen. So, yeah. I'm going to miss definitely doing YouTube. Oh, I'm going to miss my camera and all my whatnots. I'm gonna miss trying to do makeup looks and whatnot. I'm gonna miss doing hauls. I'm gonna miss shopping. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss shopping like there's no tomorrow, because there's no point in going shopping. Why? Because you're wearing uniforms. So, yay! How many years do I plan on doing in the Navy? Well, my recruiter said you have to stay in there for at least 3 to 4 years on a contract base. Yes, honey, your life is on a contract. 3 to 4 years in the Navy, and then after that you can decide if you want to stay or if you want to retire. I'm thinking about doing 8 to 10 years in the Navy. Honestly. I mean, if I go in and I'm just I fucking hate this shit, I just want to get out, but then I'll just retire after 4 years, but I doubt that's gonna happen. I honestly do. Sorry for my language. My friend Steffi, shout out to you, Steffi. She actually has a YouTube channel. I'll put her name somewhere down here so you can go follow her and tell her that Jen has sent you. She's also thinking about joining the Navy, but not right now. So, you know. But she was talking to me and she was like, hey, Janice, do you really, really, really want to do the Navy business? 1 to 10. And I'm like, to be honest, 7.58. She was like, well, it needs to be a 10. And I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, don't join the Navy just for it to be an escape. Do it because you really want to do it. And I do really want to do it. I'm just still thinking if I really should do it or if I should just continue to be a regular college stressed out student. I have a fear that when I leave, because my best friend is most likely not gonna see me, I feel like she's gonna like get a new best friend and then like things are gonna change and like she probably won't ever be my best friend again. I just have that feeling. Like, honestly, Amara, if you watch this, I'm sorry, but like I hope and pray that you never find another best friend, because that's hard life for me. Like, what if I come back home to surprise you or something and all of a sudden we're just not best friends anymore, we're just friends, not even, just acquaintances, associates. I don't know what I would do with my life. I feel like I'd be so depressed and like heartbroken. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure she won't do that, but you just never know, because people change. You just never know what might happen in the next 3 to 4 years. I've lost so many best friends in my life. I can't afford to lose another one. I just can't. But she's not even my best friend. She's my sister. I just love her so much. But yeah, that's basically what I have to say. My dad, he says, hey, do it. It's your future. Do what you want to do. My mom, she's still iffy about it. I mean, like, it's not her decision, but then again, my mom makes most of my decisions sometimes, even though it drives me crazy. I'm just like, hey, I can make my own decision, thank you. But I don't know. My stepdad definitely wants me to go. I don't blame him. Oh my goodness gracious. My mom, because I'm her last baby. She had me at a really late age. Let's just put a fun fact out there. Me and my sister are 20 years apart, so you do the math. I'm 18. I'm not going to tell you her age. But I'm 18. She's like late 30s. So you do the math, okay? When you figure it out, you can comment down below and be like, really? Like, yeah. My brother, Kevin, he was in the Army and for 8 years. And he said, it's a really interesting, cool job. And I'm like, yeah. Actually, he was like, I'd rather you go to the Air Force than the Navy. And I'm just like, it would be really cool to join the Air Force too. Why? Because ever since I was little, I've always wanted to fly planes. So just imagine that. I mean, what if I could continue my career into becoming a pilot? Like, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to become a pilot. Hello, Father. That was my dad. What else to say? I really don't, apart from the fact that this light is just glaring in my glasses and I can't see anything now, so. Perks of using natural lighting and perks of wearing glasses when you're blind. So, yeah. I think that's all I have for today. What does my sister think about me joining the Navy? She hasn't really properly given me a great opinion on it. She's just like, why? Like, she keeps asking me why, and I'm like, why not? Some of my friends, I asked some of my friends, and I'm like, tell me your truth and honest opinion. Can you see me join the Navy? A few said yes. A lot said no. So, that just tells you that, hey, Janice, think about what you're doing before you join. Before you sign your life away on a piece of paper, aka called the contract, for 3 to 4 years. And it's not like, hey, after like the first 2 years you're in the Navy and you're like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, can I just leave? No, honey. You signed a contract, and if you decide, hey, I want to just leave, you can't. You want to know why? Because they're going to lock you up. Don't ask me why. They're just going to lock you up. So I don't plan on having an arrested on my record. Like, no, 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 no. Especially since I'm going to be fully into the government. No.